great results from ChatGPT isn't magic. It's all about how you ask. In this video, I'll teach you the secret to writing effective AI prompts using the 3 C's: clarity, context, and conciseness. And then stick around until the end because I'll share an advanced tip that can save you hours on repetitive tasks. Hi, I'm Brittany Anderson, founder of Heatwave Media. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT have completely transformed how I work, saving time and boosting creativity. In this video, I'll show how to write better AI prompts, level up your emails, social media, and marketing campaigns. Think of ChatGPT like a super smart assistant. If you give it unclear instructions, you'll get unclear results. But if you know how to guide it, the possibilities truly are endless. Okay, let's get into some examples. Okay, so we just talked about how ChatGPT is like a super smart assistant. If you give it unclear instructions, you get unclear results, but if you know how to guide it, the possibilities are endless. So here's an example. I'll ask ChatGPT for a marketing email, and I will make it super, super basic. And let's see what it comes up with. Of course, I mean, it's still going to be a pretty nice email. The format is great. You have the subject line, header, the body. It's very vague because we just said write a marketing email. We didn't tell it what to promote within the email. We didn't tell it what the purpose was. We didn't tell it who the audience was. We didn't give it any information about the bakery. And so it really just it hallucinates and makes things up for you since you didn't tell it. So sweet nudes from your bakery name. Hi, first name, we've been busy baking up something special for you. Here's what's new in our bakery this week. And it kind of makes this up. It says that you're cooking pumpkin spice muffins, seasonal pies. You may be or you may not be. Because you didn't tell it, it's going to make things up for you. So let's talk about the 3 C's again. And those are clarity, context, and conciseness. Let's go into an example for each one of these on how to use it. And then after this video, you can kind of practice on your own. And we'll start with clarity. So really just be very clear about what you want the AI to do. Avoid vague instructions. So let's start by telling it, write a friendly email promoting our holiday bread specials. So we're still on the bakery, topic, but we're telling it to write a friendly email, which is a little bit more specific, and we're asking it to promote our holiday bread specials. So you can see the subject line already starts being much more specific. Celebrate the holidays with our festive breads. It talks about some of the different breads that we might be baking this month, which is wonderful. It gives a holiday pre-order special, and it has a CTA button. Hosting a party, ask about our catering platters and dessert trays to make entertaining easy and stress-free. So 2 points I want to make about this. We asked it to write a friendly email, which it did. It definitely has a more friendly tone than before. We asked it to promote our holiday bread specials, which it definitely is. However, we weren't clear enough in letting them know what our holiday bread specials are. So that's something that we could have done better. We definitely could have let it know what the, holiday pre-order special was, if there was one. And then the other point I wanted to make is that be very careful to read every output that ChatGPT gives to you before you publish it. Because obviously ChatGPT just created this holiday pre-order special, which you may or may not be offering. So in your prompt, be super clear, be super specific so that the output can be as good as possible. And then also make sure you're reading through the output with a fine-tooth comb so that you're not experiencing any hallucinations or things that ChatGPT made up that don't match your business. Okay, let's move on to context. So provide details to guide the AI. Who is your audience? What is the tone that we want the output to take? Let's try this. Write a professional email to corporate clients announcing our holiday catering options for office parties. So this definitely gives it the context. We're saying to write a professional email. We're telling it what tone to take. We're saying that the audience is corporate clients. and we want it to announce our holiday catering options. So 3 really good specifics, and you can tell that the output is much more specific. Make your holiday party unforgettable with, our bakery name catering. Again, we could have been much more specific by telling them our business details. Um, in video 10 that's coming up in about a week, we will be customizing GPT for your business. So stay tuned for that, because lots of these things, where it says your bakery's name, your name, book your whatever your CTA button may be. Some of the business specifics that you need to edit now, you won't have to in the future because you will have customized GPT for that. But overall, this did a really great job. So let's move on to conciseness. We definitely want to keep it short and focused. Too much information can definitely confuse the AI. And I will tell you from personal experience, I do this all the time because I do want to get extremely detailed. I want to have a very high level of detail in the prompts that I'm giving ChatGPT, so the output doesn't have to be edited as much as if you weren't very specific. However, when you start going down that road of providing so many specifics, it really becomes a pretty long prompt with a ton of information, and it can definitely overload ChatGPT. It doesn't know, which pieces of information to prioritize. Sometimes it completely misses pieces of information and you have to go back and tell it again. So I would highly recommend keeping your prompts concise, and then using chain prompting, which we'll kind of learn about a little bit later, to refine the output. So let's try this. We'll be super concise. Create a LinkedIn post celebrating our company's 10th anniversary. Okay, so first of all, it's very concise. We did not give it very much context. And still, it gave us an output that helps celebrate the bakery's 10th anniversary. So that's another point that I wanted to make. Because we're still in the same chat, ChatGPT remembers everything from the prompts earlier. So it's going to pull information from that. So in this case, that was very helpful to us because we didn't again have to tell it that we're a bakery, that it's, the holiday season. It automatically knew that because we had already prompted it as such. However, in the future, if you are switching topics, that's when you definitely want to start a new chat. So this is just a tip. Start a new chat so that you're not getting the information from a completely different topic being pulled in to the new topic where it doesn't belong. So just keep that in mind. But here we go. Cheers to 10 incredible years. Definitely specific. Today we're thrilled to celebrate a decade of our bakery name. Again, not super specific because we didn't tell it our bakery name. Here's to 10 years of hard work and dedication, thousands of loaves, pastries, and smiles shared. It's a very cute email. It definitely celebrates the company's 10th anniversary. It's still very specific to the bakery. So very good job. Why don't we take it just a step further? I think we should try to ask it. We will try a little bit of chain prompting right here to refine this output. Let's tell ChatGPT to write this again, but make the tone more casual. Let's see what happens. Okay, definitely a difference. We're turning 10. Wow, 10 years. It's hard to believe it's been a whole decade since we started. ChatGPT went through and rewrote this to make it much more casual. And I think that that's something to remember. If you haven't customized your GPT for your business and what tone you like to take in your content, you can definitely use chain prompting. When they give you a good output, then you can come back and say, hey, I would like this tone to be more fun, more casual, whatever it may be. And it will refine that output and give it to you again. Okay, for those of you who have been using AI or ChatGPT for a while, thanks for sticking with me through this more basic overview. Now here's a more advanced tip. Build yourself a prompt library to save time and stay consistent, especially when you feel like you've had a great result from a really good prompt, or if you have multiple employees using AI to streamline tasks. If they're all working from the same prompts, you'll have much more consistency. I would recommend organizing prompts into categories like marketing, operations, or customer service. At Heatwave, we keep a master spreadsheet to store all of our favorite prompts. Especially as we get into the more advanced prompting throughout this video series, you'll want to save some of your longer, more detailed prompts somewhere to easily access later. This has been a game changer for me at Heatwave Media. Instead of starting from scratch, I pull from my library and adapt the prompts to fit the task. Okay, I do have a little bit of easy homework for you today. First, practice using the 3 C's, clarity, context, and conciseness to refine your prompts. 2, experiment with your follow-ups to improve the outputs. 3, start building your own prompt library to save time and scale your efforts. We're just getting started. Tomorrow's video will cover advanced prompting techniques to maximize your ChatGPT results. Remember, this is a daily series running through the end of 2024, so subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay on track. In your comments, let me know your favorite use case for AI so far, whether it's email writing, campaign planning, or something else. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'll see you tomorrow.